They finally did it, guys. They finally locked in for Daredevil Born Again season 2, bro. They finally locked in, bro. They finally locked in. Like they actually did a good episode this time. Not a mediocre episode. Not a bad episode. Not a boring episode. Okay, it had boring stuff in it, but like it was actually a genuinely a good episode for once. I think this might be the best episode of like Born Again the show overall. I don't really think there's anything better than it. Maybe the season one finale. I think the season one finale was pretty good, but I don't know. I actually really like this episode. This is like a good 7 out of 10 episode. I won't lie with you. Obviously, the main takeaway from this episode, both both sides stole the show. Both sides was the main takeaway from this episode. He was the main thing that made this episode what it was, and it was really good. It was so good, in fact, that I see a bunch of people saying now that he's top five MCU villains, which he's always been ever since season 3 of Daredevil. He's easily top five MCU villains, like easily one of the best MCU villains, like generally one of the best comic book movies villains, or like comic book adaptations, or like live action stuff villains of all time, like Joker from the Dark Knight, Thanos, Green Goblin, and stuff like that. He's up there, like he's up there for sure. He was good in it. His performance was good. Obviously, the opening scene of him just killing a bunch of like cops, just throwing stuff at him, like just grabbing this remote and just fucking. That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. Although I would say maybe this like the sequence wasn't as long and as creative as I thought it would have been. Like they were like gassing this up, like they were hyping this sequence up, hyping this up like it was like an Infinity War level event or something. Like they were really hyping the sequence up, and I'm a bit disappointed, not because it was bad, because I just don't think it was worth that hype. It was good, but it was just a little short. And Bullseye, all he really does is grabs a bunch of knives and forks and just throws it at people. That's about it, really. Don't get me wrong. Was that cool? That was really cool. But that's all he really does. Like I wanted to see him like start throwing everything, like everything in the kitchen, like the knives, the forks, spoons, everything in there, bro. Like the spatula, the freaking thing that you make your things in, or the oven, whatever it's called. You put in the oven. I forgot what that's called. And like the pan. Like I wanted him to use everything in there, and all he really did was use forks and knives. I mean, it's still cool, but like, you would have imagine you just grabbed like a freaking pan, just threw it, or like a spatula or something like that. That would have been kind of cool. Another thing I really liked is how this episode really did feel like a Netflix Daredevil show. This one, I would say, felt the most like the Netflix Daredevil. I would say this one felt the most like the Netflix Daredevil, and it felt like really good. It almost felt like it was, I wouldn't say ripped straight off that show, but I would say it felt really close up there. I wouldn't say it's still on the same level, because this show I don't think will ever match the Netflix show, like never. But this was decent. This was a good start finally after 3 episodes of straight up just what to me felt like nothing burgers of episodes. Yeah, it is was a good episode. To me, this honestly feels like the episode one. To me, this feels like the episode one. I have no idea what they were doing those first 3 episodes, but this to me feels like this is episode one. This is the episode where things finally start changing, where they locked in, where they're about to go crazy with this the rest of the season. And I hope they keep this level up, and I hope it keeps increasing in quality. Because man, I'm so happy they finally did a good episode, bro. Like I've been hating on this show for like 2 whole weeks straight, talking about how I really don't like it, but now it's like they did it, guys. Like an actual good episode. And yeah, I'm excited. Obviously, also, yeah, the big thing they finally killed Vanessa. Obviously, this was very much hinted at since like I would say since like season 3 of the original show. Like Vanessa dying has been kind of teased and kind of like played with a little since Daredevil season 3. That I don't remember if they played it last season. I don't remember that, but they've been telling us this since like episode 1, basically, of this season. And Vanessa was pretty much gonna die this season, and I kind of like it, and I kind of don't like it. Okay, one, I do like that the show finally took a risk and like actually killed off a major character. That way, it doesn't feel like the show is playing it safe. I mean, I know they definitely killed Foggy from last season, but that was like just Foggy. They've only killed Foggy. But now they've actually killed another major character, and I don't know. I like that, but I just don't like it if it was Vanessa. I mean, honestly, I don't think I would have wanted any of the characters to die from the original show. Mainly kill the new characters, because let's face it, every time we turn back to the old new characters, I just don't care. Like, I really don't care. Like, I don't want to focus on the side characters that we just met last season. I want to focus on the main characters, which is why this episode was so strong, because it really focused on both side Kingpin and Matt. But when we focus on the other characters, it just doesn't feel. It's just not that good. And also, I don't like they killed Vanessa because I don't know. I kind of did want her and Kingpin to kind of. I wouldn't say a happy ending, but I kind of wanted them both to live. I kind of maybe one day would get like a Kingpin Junior or something, and something like that. And I kind of did want them to live, and maybe not grow all together. But I wanted Wilson to at least go to jail for like the rest of his life or something. But now that she's dead, honestly, we're probably about to get like an unhinged Kingpin now, like crazy Kingpin. Okay, I just thought about something. What if this is how he starts doing like multiverse stuff or something? Like what was something on the multiverse, like in Spider Verse, when his family died, he like started doing exploring the multiverse. What if this Kingpin gets like intrigued by that? That'll be interesting, but I don't think they can do it. But I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. I don't know. I don't mind that they killed her, but I think I would have preferred she was kept alive. I don't know. I don't know why. It's not like I even like her character that much, but just given the fact of like I actually kind of want Vanessa and Willie to be together. I kind of do because like this is like the thing they've been since like the first season of Daredevil, and you see all that grow all the way to here. It's like I actually kind of do want them to be together, but honestly, she killed Foggy and she killed Nadeem, so she had it coming. She had it coming. Now we'll just wait how the rest of the season plays out, how good that is. We'll see, man. I heard like this episode and everything beyond that they really locked in, so we'll see because those first three episodes were just not it. They just weren't. So yeah, that's honestly all I want to talk about. Finally got a decent Daredevil episode. So yeah, thank you for watching and God bless.